Hey beauties! So today's video is going to be an organization slash helpful video for any tests that may be coming up or exams, final exams, any kind of thing that you want to study for. Even if you just want to study for any class, this is most likely going to be a very helpful video for you. I know for sure that this video has helped me a lot and will continue to help me throughout my years in school. So I just think it's a very useful video, especially coming towards the end of the school year, and now we're about to head into summer. So to finish it off and, you know, really great studying skills, especially if you're gonna have like an exam, this will be useful. So it's just a few helpful tips and hints of what you need to do or what you should get into a great practice of starting to do. So let's get into the video. Do you ever have that moment when you have way too many index cards because you're studying for all of your final exams and you don't know what to do with all of these index cards? Well, worry no more, because now with the index holder you can, you know, you don't need any of these. No, actually you do, I'm kidding. Study. Stay in school, kids. It's good for you. Hey, no, you actually really need these to do this DIY, and they're gonna help you study. I think this is just an easy DIY, and it's gonna help you if, like I said, you have way too many index cards because all of your teachers are making you do index cards, or you just decide that that's the best way that you're gonna study with is a bunch of index cards, and you make a lot like this, and you need to store them somewhere, but these index card holder containers, they're just too much, especially if you have a lot of classes you're studying for and then you put them in your backpack and then it just fills up your backpack and then your backpack turns into a brick. You don't want that, do you? That normally happens to me, which is why I made this DIY. Yay! It's very simple. The first task is make index cards for all your classes, any of your classes, your choice. Do whatever you want, make as many as you want, doesn't matter. Make index cards for your classes, or just, if you already have some done that you've already made before you saw this video and you already have them to study with, perfect. Either way, you can go ahead and do this whole process. You would just have to write on them afterwards. So let's go. The materials that you will need for this DIY are index cards, depending on how many you're going to be making for this. Some loose leaf rings, so depending on how many you're making for this DIY. A pencil of your choice if you are going to make your index cards after you see the DIY. Push pins depending on how many you're making. A punch hole. These are all of the materials, so let's actually get into the DIY. I already made my index cards. I'll just go ahead and get to the hole punching, but you can just get index cards and hole punch them and then write on them afterwards. That's what the pencil is for, but if you already have them done, this is not needed. So you would still need the index cards that are finished, this hole puncher, and the clips. So I'm just going to get out one and put it down, put all the rest back in so that I can use them to study with later. And I'm just going to go ahead and start hole punching these in sections. So since you do see that I have a lot of them here, well, I mean, you can just go and hole punch little sections, or you can just see if you can go right in and see if it'll work, but I would most definitely not say that that would be good. So I'm just going to go ahead and hole punch. Okay, and then what you want to do now is, since I've already made a hole in this, you want to go ahead and take the next section and take this card, just one of them that you just hole punched, and so you can use that as a guide for your next card. So just see where you put the hole the last time and hole punch it, and see, you just are gonna get it in the same hole. So then just keep doing this throughout the whole time, and I'm just gonna do some to show you guys what you're gonna do afterwards, so then you guys don't have to sit here and watch me finish all of this, because that would be pretty awful, I would say. Okay, now that I have all of them, let me just get them all settled, and you can see through the hole. And then now I'm just gonna get my clip, and I'm not going to lie because these are really hard to open at first, but the trick is just, now let me move this so you can see. It's like you push on either side. So your one finger is gonna go that way, and the other one you're gonna push in opposite direction. So my thumb is pushing this way, and then my pointer finger is pushing the other way to open it completely, because it is a very hard task to try and open that. So now that I have these, I'm just going to go ahead and put it all the way through all of the cards and just close it up. And there we go. Now I have it on a clip, and it's very handy. And now I'm going to show you even cooler trick. So you can just take this, grab it, put it in your backpack, and you'll be all set and ready. And it does not take up as much space as these do, because it's on just a small little clip. And now I'm going to show you an even cooler thing that goes along with this, besides, you know, this. An even cooler trick to how you can keep everything organized like at your house. It's awesome. And let's go into it. As you may be able to tell, this is my picture board right here, and you may see these empty push pins, and I will show you what to do in a second. But what you will need also for this DIY is a cork board if you do not already own one. And now let me show you what you're going to do with the push pin. The ring right over the little push pin, and it'll stay in, and it's so nice. And I will most definitely spread these out first of all, and then I'm most definitely going to use this as a study tool, and I'm just going to put them on the push pin, and it's so much easier to help you study, and I really like this tool a lot. I really like how when I listen to music, I just will keep going faster in my work, and will keep making me want to go through, just because, like, especially if a song that I really like comes on, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm like doing my work, I'm like getting it done, but then I'm also listening to like something that makes me happy and makes you want to keep working, instead of like, oh, I have to do work right now. And then like you want to keep working because you are doing something, and well, you're doing something but that you don't want to do, but then you're listening to something that you're just like, oh my gosh, I love this song. Like, even if you don't like that song though, I mean, you could always just skip it if you're on iTunes Radio, or you could just find a different song on your phone. But it's a great tool to help you just power through doing your note cards and then studying them. And you can study note cards anywhere. Next tip is to study with friends. Study with people that you enjoy being around. Instead of studying by yourself, which may not seem like the most fun thing in the world, study with your friends, at least to have a good time, especially since you're going to be with your friends. Good times. Having to study might not be the most fun, but you know, being with your friends, make it more fun. It's something that we all have to do, at least more than once in our life. Why not make it enjoyable? So study anytime you can. Like, if you're on the bus, if you're in the car, bring these cards clipped. Of course mine isn't clipped right now, but bring the cards clipped with you anywhere you go, just so then you have it and you can honestly just if somebody you know has the same exam as you, like, just study with them, like cards, like switch off doing the answer and the question. Just do anything you can, because it might have been a long time since you've seen this material, so just going back over it will make it fresh in your brain just that much more. Do not be afraid to ask any of your teachers about any of the material that you guys are covering, and for this test that's upcoming or for just studying, if you are studying and you are having some difficulty with a question and you do not understand it at all, or you just don't really get it, it's okay. Ask the teacher, and I'm sure they will be more than happy to help you guys, because that is their job, and they actually do enjoy helping you guys, and that's the reason why they have this job, is because they want to do whatever they can to help out kids and to teach them more about the subject that they are teaching. So yeah, those are my tips, and that was my DIY. I hope you guys liked it. These are things most definitely I'm going to take in consideration every single time that I'm going to start studying. I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I remember that video that I made to help other people, but it really also helped me, because I've come to learn so many more ways and tips that really will help me study and make it more enjoyable for me and other people too. So I just am glad that this video was something that I thought of to do. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you found this video also really useful for the end of the school year, or maybe you're watching this a year from now and you find it useful now. I hope you do. That'd be great. I know that I will be using this a lot for my new studying habits and new DIYs and new skills. And I have a few really cool things coming up for you guys in the summer. Since this week is my last week of school, I'm gonna go into summer. So I thought that this also would be a really good video to end off on. And I am just really excited for everything that is coming up this summer. More vlogs, more probably DIYs, more beauty stuff, just everything that's been on this channel, more of that in different forms. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, just be looking forward to those videos, because it'll still stay the same most of the time during the summer. Every single week on Wednesday I'll have a video. So with all of that said now, I will see you guys next Wednesday in the summer. Bye!